Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much to all my wonderful subscribers, and if you are new to my channel, please do not forget to subscribe. So today's video is a collaboration. Yeah, I'm always happy to be doing collaboration with beautiful sisters here on YouTube, and in today's video I'm doing a wonderful collaboration with another beautiful sister of mine here on YouTube. Her channel's name is called Cindy4c TV. She is an amazing woman. Her channel is full of wonderful videos that I know that you will enjoy. She does all kinds of stuff in her channel: food recipe, haul, pan shop haul, you know, name it. She is doing it in her channel. She does cleaning, and yeah, and we are collaborating together. I am so happy to be collaborating with her. She is such a wonderful woman. Most importantly, we are moms of multiples. She has loads of kids like I do, and yes, and when you have kids, life can be so busy, so busy. So this is her channel, like I was saying. Her channel's name is Cindy4c TV. She does all sorts of stuff in her channel. This woman is so awesome and so incredible. So please guys, please check her out. So guys, as a mom of multiple, it is difficult to figure out what your kids are going to eat during the week, especially when you have a busy week, when you have work, when you have this, when you have that. But when you have kids, it doesn't matter if you're busy, if you have work, blah blah blah, you still have to figure a way to do what? To feed them. You still have to feed your kids. And what an easier way to feed your kids during the week, especially week that you know you're so busy, is to do a meal prep. So we came up with the idea to do a meal prep video to show like how we prepare for busy week ahead, preparing our food. That can also save us loads of energy and time during the week thinking about what the kids are going to eat. If you know Nigerian, if you are from Nigeria, you know that whenever we're preparing for our food, the most important thing that has to be in that meal prep is tomato stew, because tomato stew is so handy. You can eat it with all sorts of things. You can eat rice with tomato stew, you can eat spaghetti, potato, yam, like it is. You can eat it any way you want to eat it. So it is always important to have stew in the fridge. If you don't have stew in the fridge as a Nigerian person, you'll be like, I have no food in this house. But yes, we are going to be making Nigerian tomato stew. And another thing that we Nigerian always have in our freezer is soup. It doesn't matter what kind of soup it is, as long as you can eat it with fufu. Can be okra, egusi, or how, bitter leaf. We always have soup and stew in our freezer. So today I am going to be making tomato stew, and I'm going to making okra soup. So I'll take you guys over there and I will introduce you guys to our ingredients for today. And please, if you are coming from Cindy4c TV channel, you're welcome. And guys, please check her out. She is a very lovely, wonderful woman, and her channel is very interesting. You will not be disappointed. So if you're going from my channel to Cindy4c TV, tell her that I sent you, that me sent you, and I said say hi, and you know, show her some love, give her some thumbs up. Yeah, let's go over there. Let me introduce you guys to our ingredients for today. Guys, this is our ingredients for today. I have my Nigerian dry chili, I have my seasoning, my Maggi and chicken seasoning, I have my mixed seasoning as well, I have curry, crayfish and salt, I have white onions, This is my butternut squash because I'm going to be making butternut squash fufu. So I have blended and cooked the butternut squash. The only thing left to do is just to put it back in the pot, add some oat flour to thickening it. That is all that is left now to do to this butternut squash. This is my tomato puree. In this tomato, I have 3 of this plum tomato and 2 onion and 1 big real bell pepper. And this is my okra. I have cut my okra, wash and cut. This is big real pepper and red onions. I'm going to be using it to make my okra. This is spinach, frozen spinach. I'm just gonna boil this spinach. Sometimes I like to eat rice with spinach. It tastes so good, so I'm just gonna boil it or cook it separately and use it for eating rice. And for my today's rice, I'm going to be using basmati rice. You can use any rice, and you can use long grain rice, any rice of your choice. So we move over to our pot. In this pot, I only have fish. We are going to be eating fish. This week will be all about fish. I'm telling you, I don't want to see meat this week. If I see meat this week, I might have to kill somebody. But it's all about fish this week, and my favorite fish in the world is mackerel fish. So yes, there's fish in there and there's white onions. We are going to be adding our salt and Maggi, and and we start cooking it. So I'm going to add salt, I'm going to add Maggi, add some mixed seasoning, add one of this chicken seasoning as well. Now I will put on the stove and we will start cooking this. I'm not gonna add water immediately. I'm just gonna let it simmer up a bit and then I'll add water inside it. So I'll cover that and we will start cooking it. So guys, over to that pot, I'm going to add my oil so we can start frying our tomato. So we're going to allow this oil to heat up first and then we'll add our onions. So guys, after allowing our fish to heat up a bit, I'm going to add water. So we are going to cover and keep cooking. This fish will only cook for like 10 minutes, and also we are going to be frying it, so I'm only going to cook it for 10 minutes. So we move back to our oil. I'm going to add onions in the oil. I'm going to just allow it fry for like 2 minutes before I add my tomato. So guys, after allowing it to fry for like 2 to 3 minutes, I'm going to add my tomato. We're going to mix. So I'm going to fry this tomato until every water in it has completely dried out. So we're gonna just give it a good fry. So guys, I have taken my fish out of the stove. I am going to take it out from the water so I can start frying it. So guys, we are going to be using that oil to fry our fish. I'm going to add more oil. And we'll put the stove on and let it start heating for our fish. So guys, our oil is hot. We're going to add our fish. So guys, over to our tomato. It is dry out, so we're going to start adding our seasoning in this tomato. So we're going to add our curry. We're going to add thyme. We're going to add mixed spice, not thyme. We're going to add our chicken seasoning, and we'll give it a good mix. We'll give it like 2 minutes, and yeah. So after 2 to 3 minutes, guys, I'm going to take this out of the stove, and I will wait for the fish to be ready before I finish cooking my stew, because I'm still frying the fish. So I need to fry the fish first so I can add it inside the stew. So guys, while I'm still waiting for my fish, I am going to start cooking my rice. I'm going to boil it now for like 2 to 3 minutes, and then I'll rinse it out, and then I'll put it back in the pot. So guys, I'm going to take out the fish. I'm going to add another fish. That is our rice. I am going to take it out from the stove, and I'm going to give it a wash, and then I'll put it back on the stove. So now guys, our rice is back on the stove. It is clean and washed, and we're going to boil this rice until it's ready. So guys, our rice is out of the stove. It is soft now and ready. So I'm going to take it out and bring back our tomato and finish cooking our stew. So in here guys, I have a bit of the fish stock. I have divided the fish stock because I'm going to use some of it for the okra soup. So yes, I have a bit of the fish stock in there, and I'm going to add my fried tomato in there as well. So I'll put on my fried tomato. So that is it. Okay, we're going to add our fish. Okay, our fish is in there. We're going to add Maggi. I added 3 Maggi, okay? And I will mix, I will cover. I'm gonna add a bit of dry chili as well, not too much. I'm gonna let it to boil up for 5 minutes, then we'll check it. So now guys, we are going to open and we are going to taste for salt. Maybe I'll take it out of the stove, yeah? Okay, we taste for salt. Everything is okay. It is well seasoned. So I'm going to cover and give it another 5 more minutes on the stove, and this is ready. After another 5 minutes, our stew is out of the stove. I am going to take it out and pour it in the container, and then I'll use this pot and start cooking our okra soup. So guys, our pot is ready for our okra soup, and yes, we're going to start adding all the other stuff for our okra soup. So I have blended my sweet pepper and my onions. I'm going to put it in there. I did not blend it to be smooth. I blended it to be rough. That is how I want it. Add some water in here. So we add our chicken seasoning. We add 2 Maggi. We add crayfish. We're not gonna add salt now. We'll wait until we taste it, and then we'll add salt. We add our palm oil. We cover, and put it on the stove, and we start cooking it. We let it boil for like 5 minutes. So guys, our butternut squash is on the stove. Remember, I have already cooked this butternut squash. The only thing for me to do now is to add oat flour and thicken it. So we're going to be adding our oat flour, and then we will start mixing. I'm going to leave the heat on the medium. There is a detailed video on how I make this butternut squash fufu, so I'm not gonna make a detailed video about it here. I'm just, you know, showing you a bit of it. So basically I will keep mixing and let it be on a medium heat until it thickens to the consistency that I want. I might add a little more. I'll add a little more oat flour, and that will be it. So the only thing from here on now is to keep stirring and keep stirring until it comes to the consistency that I want. So guys, this has been boiling for 5 minutes. I'm going to stir. I'll add a little bit of salt. Okay, I'll add our dry chili, and then I will add the fish. So now that the fish is in there, I am going to cover and cook for another 5 minutes. So guys, our butternut squash is ready, and it has come to the consistency that I like. I am going to wrap it up in a cling film. So guys, after allowing it to boil for another 5 to 6 minutes, I'm going to mix. All right, now it is time to add our okra. Put our okra. So we're going to mix. We'll mix gently so that our fish will not So guys, we are going to cover and give another 4 to 5 minutes roughly, because we don't want to cook the okra too much. So guys, in this pan I am going to make my spinach vegetable. So I'm going to add a bit of oil, just a tiny bit. We'll let that heat up a bit, and then we'll add our onions. So guys, we'll add onions. So while that is heating up a bit, I have taken out our okra soup out from the stove, because I don't want it to cook. I don't want the okra to cook too much. Okay, so I want it to still be fresh. So yes, this okra soup is ready. I'm going to taste. All the ingredients are in it. I'm going to let it cool down a bit. So we're going to add our spinach. We're only gonna cook this for like 5 minutes. I'm going to sprinkle a tiny bit of salt, and that is the only thing that I'm going to be putting in this veg, because remember, I'm eating it with rice and stew. So I added a little bit of salt in this. So I'm going to leave it for like either 5 or 4 minutes now, and then I'll take it out. So guys, this is the last thing we're cooking. Our veg is ready now. I'm so happy that I am finished. So guys, we are done. This is everything we made this morning. So that is our fish tomato stew. This is our white rice. That is the spinach that we're going to be using to eat the white rice. This is our okra, yeah, our okra soup. That is the butternut squash fufu, but this is not what we're gonna eat all week. This will be just for maybe today or something, and then all week we might be using oat fufu to eat the okra soup. Yeah, so that is the okra soup, the 4 plate. This one I left here because we might have this one, me and the kids might have this one today. And yeah, I left some fish because sometimes during the week that I do not want to cook, I can just quickly make noodles, and I will give each of them one fish. So yeah, that's why even if it's meat that I boil or fry, I normally keep maybe 4 meat or 5 meat, just in case if I'm making quick noodles, I will add that on top of the noodles so it will look okay. So yes, we are done for today. It is busy morning, you know, tired already, but I am glad that I got it out of the way. This means that during the week, any day that I'm busy, any day I came back from work late, I'm not going to be cracking my head, what are they going to eat? I know that that I have something in the fridge. And sometimes if I'm off or something, I can just quickly make something for them that they really love, so they will not be eating this all the time. But anywho guys, this is where this video is going to end for today. Please check out Cindy4c TV and see what she made for her own meal prep. I don't know what she is going to be making, but check her channel out and find out for yourself. She is really an amazing woman. Let me show her channel again because I don't know if you saw it earlier on. So that is her beautiful face, that is her beautiful channel. As you can see, like I said earlier, she does loads of stuff in her channel. She does mukbang, cleaning video, cooking video, haul, Primark if you like Primark like me, and she does pound shop. I love pound shop. I love things that are cheap. So yes, check her out and yeah, see what she is getting up to with her meal prep. So guys, this is where this video is going to end. Please check out Cindy4c TV, and I promise you will not be disappointed. And if this is your first time here, my name is Justina, and in my channel we do food recipe, we do mukbang, chit chat, vlog, and natural hair videos. Thank you so much. I am so happy that I got this out of the way. Today is Sunday and my week is going to be easy breezy in terms of cooking. I can just do like easy meal for them here and there, but the main food is done. So I am happy, I am glad. Anyway guys, this is where this video is going to end. Please do not forget to like, share and subscribe, and I will see you on my next one. Bye.